Hi, Mr. Martin. My first question is, what advice would you give to some of the younger journalists that want to follow in the footsteps of some of the pioneers? Um, we have a lot of really great role models, but we don't have enough. So if you could just give us a few gems.
Well, it's real simple. People have to stop saying, "I want to follow in somebody's footsteps," but do you want to do what they? But do you want to go through what they went through? So here's what I mean by that. When somebody says, "I would love to do what you're doing," you got to put in the work. It's as simple as that. Do you want to put in the work? I mean, and when I say put in the work doesn't just mean, oh, I put the work in when I was in high school, when I was in college, and then I'm all good. No, it means you never stop working. I mean, I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. I mean, just so you understand what I mean by put in the work. I'm talking on a Canon XA25 camera right here that's being routed through an ATM and Mini Pro switcher that's being connected to my laptop. Then I got a Blackmagic Assist monitor here. I'm also watching the color grade on the green screen, as well as the microphone levels, and then also all the background. And I'm actually recording the show on here as well. Earlier, when we had some audio issues, I'm sitting here going, I don't understand why we're having audio issues. When I see the VU meters on the monitor, when I see right here the microphone switch is on over here, and so then I go into the software and I'm seeing the VU meters right here. But then when I go inside, I go to my sound preferences, and I see that it was reverting back to sound on the laptop, which means that it was picking up the sound that was coming through the headphone jack, which was actually where I had my earpiece. So I had to sit here. And so while in the last question, while he was asking, I actually found the problem, diagnosed it, fixed the problem. And so now the audio is exactly how I want the audio to be versus using the microphone that's on the laptop. I'm 51. I'll be 52 in November. Why am I saying that? It's because you have to be in a constant state of learning. You have to understand that you never reach a point where you no longer have to learn. And so what it means is if you want to be, and so look, there are things that I do. A millennial or a Gen Z can't tell me what the hell to do. I'm in a constant state of what is the next thing, studying the next thing. How can we do this here? How can we stream this here? This encoder. What about this particular software? Can this make our job easier? Okay, the software that we're paying for, are we maximizing its usage? What are we doing with it? I'm not just accepting just where it is right now. I was on two consulting calls yesterday for people. One group doing an audio podcast, one group was doing a video show, and was going through these things. And so that's how you get to somebody's level. That's how you achieve greatness. And too many people don't want to go through that. And so folks want to watch the show and they want to see Roland Martin Unfiltered, like, oh my goodness, you're interviewing Spike Lee, you're interviewing T.I., you're interviewing Ice Cube, you're interviewing all these people, and then it's sort of like, wow, I want to do that. No. But you got to ask, how did you create the relationship to where you were able to get all of their individual and cell phone numbers so you're not going through a publicist or going through a business manager or going through an agent, you're going to them direct. You have to learn that. And so I will tell anybody, stop focusing on the hype because you want to be on stage and you want to be known and you want to have 2.7 million social media followers like I do. Do you want to do the things that are unseen, where no one sees you, where you're in your home and you've got all this stuff on your table and all this, and you're figuring all these things out and you're trying to go through it all? Do you want to do that? Then all of a sudden you find out if folks are real. My experience, most people don't want to put the work in to be great, which is why they are not great.